Well, believe it or not, Election Day is just 2 weeks away, so the final push is on to meet voters and to get those commercials on the air.
But how true are those messages? 10 on your side's Andy Fox now with our latest truth tracker. Andy?
Well, we're going to be taking a look now at the state attorney general's race. We have the incumbent, Mark Herring. He's the Democrat running against state delegate Jason MIYARES. He's the Republican. A lot of money coming into this race, a lot of ads on TV.
In October, a man walked into this convenience store, pulled out a gun, and robbed it.
Jason MIYARES taking on Attorney General Mark Herring.
But he was let out of prison early by liberals on the Parole Board. They put criminals first, victims last. It's a scandal. And Attorney General Mark Herring is guilty.
Herring guilty? Well, Truth Tracker finds that MIYARES claim false.
Jason likes to point a lot out about the Parole Board. He knows that I don't appoint the Parole Board. I don't have oversight over them.
Truth Tracker finds that Herring's statement true. Herring has no power over the Parole Board or the releasing of inmates like Patrick Schooley, who raped and killed Suffolk resident 78-year-old Bessie Roundtree. And it's true that the Parole Board did not seek advice from Herring's office on the release of 7 inmates convicted of murder.
He thinks your issue is a moot one because he does not have jurisdiction over the Parole Board. Your response?
He has the ability to take them to court if they find they're breaking the law.
That is true. Herring could have done that, but chose not to.
The Inspector General's report, the scandal that broke by the whistleblower showed they were breaking the law, and Mark Herring did nothing to stop it. He had the power to do something. He did nothing, and that's the difference between the two of us.
And there's more.
Herring attacks MIYARES' wealth and his votes in the General Assembly.
While raking in more than $1 million from his family real estate business, Jason MIYARES voted to protect landlords over renters and homeowners. It's sleazy and wrong.
He voted against protections from eviction during a pandemic.
That is true. MIYARES did vote for landlords, but also long after the start of the pandemic.
And the idea that we're just going to suddenly say, hey, renters can live for free with no consequences, the entire mortgage industry will collapse.
It is also true Herring makes claims against MIYARES, but ignores the common practice to source claims made in political commercials.
The problem with your ad on this, sir, is it doesn't give sources on bills that he voted for.
Oh, there are a lot of bills that we can point to. There are a lot of them. So first of all,
but they aren't in the commercial. Do you happen to have a source for that on the House bill number that you can get to me so I can look it up and confirm that?
We'll follow up after the interview and get you the bill number.
Well, I'm pleased to report that he did get them to us, but sources in commercials to show where the claim is coming from is essentially important. Remember, Election Day is November 2nd. Early voting still going on. Remember to get out and vote. In the newsroom, Andy Fox, 10 on your side.